You know, if I'm honest, I don't even know if this thing works. Oh. Except the lighting is still trash. How can I get this lighting better? If we hear? You know, that could actually work. Hey guys, today's video starts with a story. Before I went to college, I went out and got this laptop. I needed to get all the work done for my major, so I figured it would be worth using. It served me well for those 4-ish years that it took for me to get my engineering degree, which now sits happily collecting dust in my closet. If you're a hiring manager at an engineering firm who's watching this, my DMs are open. I have rudimentary knowledge in AutoCAD. What else could you want? Please hire me. I'm desperate. But anyways, during those years, I put a lot of work into this laptop. I'm talking homework, research data, and most importantly, a 50-plus page journal of very important life events inside this hard drive. And so a couple months ago, post-graduation, I was sitting in my room, just relaxing, and I had the idea that, you know, Evan, you haven't backed up your laptop in a long time. In fact, I don't think you've ever backed up the data on your laptop. Maybe you should do that. So I crack open the lid, crack my gamer knuckles, slap the power button. Nothing. Nothing at all. So I go out and I buy a new charger. I come back, plug it in, expecting the best, hit the power button. It's flatlined. There's no going in on this one. My life's work was now locked inside a glorified rock with stickers. And so helpless little Evan jumped in his car and drove off to the nearest tech store that just may or may not have hypothetically rhymed with Schmaples. And you know, I bring my crippled lamb into the store, and I go over to the tech service counter, and the guy takes one look at it and he's like, yeah, it's no good. And I'm like, okay, there's gotta be like something like, look, dude, I don't really care if this thing ever works again. I just want the data that's inside of it. That's all I care about. And this man has the nerve to look at me and he's just like, yeah, well, I mean, normally I'd charge about $85 for a service like this. And I'm like, service? What do you mean? And I mean, my brow is already furrowed to its maximum capacity. This man, unhindered, continues. He's just like, and I mean, on top of that, there's no hard drive port. I'm gonna have to unscrew the back of this off and take out the S. And look, at this point, I've already decided that the morality of humankind is a farce. A cozy lie that I myself believed in for a long time before this man told me he was going to require that I pay 5 hours minimum wage for him to unscrew a set of screws. I'm not about it. I'm not about it. So a grand total of $125 for a service that I realized in that moment I can do myself. Not only can I do it myself, I can do it in front of a camera to show other people all around the world how to avoid the demon spawn of the people like tech service. So I packed up old Lappy, I headed home, and now I am in my dad's workshop, ready to take this thing apart and just do this by myself. This all doesn't come without its risks though. Laptops, hard drives, most technology can be pretty easily messed up when it's not handled by a professional. So if I mess this up, I could be losing some of the most important work of my life forever. And you, the rational viewer, might be thinking, Evan, you're really going to just risk all that because of some petty disagreement you had with a tech service worker? Yes. Yes. Alright, so I'm realizing pretty quickly that I'm not an expert at this. I unscrewed all the screws, which is good. I am a little concerned that I'm about to open up the laptop, which obviously contains a hard drive, to such a non-sterile workplace. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to change anything at all. I'm just going to continue and hope for the best, and we'll see where that gets us. I have the wrong adapter. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That is really, really unfortunate. This is turning into a disaster now.